Good morning, everyone. I am in an excellent mood this morning. You might be able to hear the shower on in the background. Alex is currently just getting ready because today is a big day. Today is a very exciting day. It is Christmas install day. Oh my goodness, I am so excited about this. You guys know what a huge fan of Christmas I am. If there was like an opposite of the Grinch, I guess Santa Claus, I am Mrs. Claus herself. I love Christmas, I love all the festivities, and my favorite thing to do is get all the decorations out and make the house look magical. I feel like it especially helps with my SAD. I am someone that gets so affected by the seasons. I was actually talking to a friend about this the other day. I'm struggling so much to get up at the moment. I'm really struggling with the dark nights. Like by 8 o'clock I'm ready for bed. I'm normally up by about 6 every morning. I'm struggling to get up by 6:30, and it's just, it really affects my entire kind of like just like being. And I feel like putting the Christmas decorations up just gives me that new lease of life, because you want to come down and turn the tree on, you want to come down and see the twinkly lights, and I think it's such a lovely way of kind of like not masking the dark, but you know what I mean, like adding a lovely sprinkling to the darkness. So I'm really looking forward to putting those up. So I've just got hair up, very minimal makeup on, because I know it's going to be a lot of work today. I am wearing the cutest little Christmas jumper though. This is, you would have seen it in my New Look Black Friday haul. It's like a really cute little Fair Isle jumper from New Look. I hope I don't get too warm whilst wearing this, but I wanted to feel a little bit festive whilst we were putting the decorations up, because I thought, of course, I need to put on a fairly Christmassy jumper. So we are currently in the process of getting all of the box out of the shed and out of storage, making sure that we've got all the decorations in front of us so we know what we're going to be putting where. I literally cannot wait to start. So it's going to be a big old day of time lapses, a big old day of Christmas music. I am really looking forward to this. Just to properly show you today's outfit of the day, I feel like you can't not put Christmas decorations up, not on a Christmas jumper. So I'm wearing the gorgeous New Look Fair Isle jumper. I absolutely love this. It comes in black as well, but I thought, you know what, I'm really loving the cream, and I love the like greeny touches to it. And of course, the comfiest leggings I own. These are the M&S ones, and they're just so great for days like today when you just am in the house. I've just put my hair up as well because I want it out of my face, and I've gone for a green scrunchie to match the green on the jumper. And I've also gone for my green Pandora ring. Can you tell I like to be coordinated? But yeah, just a really cozy, easy outfit ready for putting up the decks. Well, it is a beautiful sunny Saturday. Would you look at that? We've got lots of boxes out and ready to start unpacking. We've got the Christmas tree, my favorite box. I think this is the box of baubles in here as well. It makes me really happy that it's such a glorious day. It feels very symbolic that it's a beautiful sunny day whilst we're getting the Christmas decorations out. But this room I think is going to be my favorite room to transform, because I just think it's going to be the biggest difference. I cannot wait to start. I think I'm going to make myself a nice festive coffee before we begin. Okay, so I found my box of baubles, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really impressed with myself with how organised I was last year. So I kept the like bauble boxes. I definitely recommend buying baubles online in like packets like this, because it means it's so much easier to put them away. So even though I haven't put them away exactly how I like bought them, it just means that it's like got so much more spaces for like all the other baubles. So these are my favourite ones that are going to go on the tree, which I'm really excited about. We've got the red and the gold, and then I've also got a couple of boxes here which I think are also special baubles. I must admit, I'm so impressed with my packing. I feel like, oh look at that, oh my goodness, I love these ones. I got these off Etsy maybe about 2 years ago. They're so beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited. well, we are, my goodness me, that's bright. We are about an hour and a half in. I have, of course, got a bit of Michael Bubble playing whilst I'm doing it, and we are one tree up. So I've actually moved where we decided to put it. Alex had a really good idea of, because he was really worried that if we put it there in the corner, it would be like too out of the way, too kind of in the corner. So we've decided to swap the shelving unit and where we wanted to put the Christmas tree. So we've got it here, and I really like how it looks. I feel like it's a bit more like central and a little bit more of like a focus of the room. I am so in love. But one thing we've also done as well, we've actually extended the table, which we've never done. We always have it like close in the circle, but this is actually an IKEA table that like extends. Although look at the color difference between the wood. I don't know if you can see it well on camera, but this is like a completely different color, because obviously it's just been like in storage the whole time, whereas this has been like bleached by the sun, out all day. So yeah, so we've got the first Christmas tree up, and look at how good it looks. I love the way that the sun's hitting it as well. I literally cannot reach this top branch to try and straighten that out, and Alex has popped out to go and get some food. So yeah, I will have to get him to do that later, but we are ready to start decorating. But I'm so happy with the move. I think it just looks really lovely. I love the fact that we've obviously kept the shelves. I've started putting a few decorations on. Obviously you would have seen my M&S light up candle, which I absolutely adore. I've got like my winter candle, my mistletoe reed diffuser, and then the M&S like tea light holder. I'm not entirely sure what it's called, but yeah, I think it looks really lovely. Let me come back so that you can see the full effect of when you walk in. So that's what it looks like, and that just makes me so happy. That is just such a lovely view. So it's time to start putting on the decorations. So of course I've got all my baubles in here. Time to start putting them on the tree. So I have just realised that the bows I bought this year, if you remember, I bought these ones from M&S thinking that they were just an addition to the ones I had last year. They're a little bit different. But I'm sure that's okay. I'll just spread them out a little bit. I think they still look really cute, but these are this year's version that M&S are doing, but oh well, it's still cute.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just...
Well, isn't she looking magnificent, especially in the sunshine? But once the twinkly lights are on, oh my goodness. Alexa, lamp on. Look at that! Oh my word! Sorry if I just set off all of your Alexas. But oh, she looks so pretty. I just need to put the bow at the top. Ooh! Not gonna lie, I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to reach, but oh, might be able to just about. Oh, look at that! Oh my word, I'm so happy! Oh, my Christmas tree feels like Christmas!
Making angels in the sand, you ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time.
Okay, so room number 1 is looking really good. We're gonna start on room number 2 now. Goodness me, hang on. It always goes so blue in here, but we're ready for Christmas tree number 2. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
So Alex is gonna put the second Christmas tree up in here, and this is my like white, I call this like my white company room. In there is like red and gold. In here is much more like silvery whites and blues. So second Christmas tree is going up.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay.
Tree number 2 is up. It's very backlit in here, so very tricky for me to show it to you, but ready to start decorating this one. I've got much more like white, light, a little bit more kind of like, what's the word? I feel like in there it's very much like cozy, rustic. This is a bit more glitz and glam. This is the glitzy glam tree. This is actually the old tree that we had, the first tree we ever bought in our flat. So it's definitely not the best. Like, it's not a good false looking tree, but you know what? I don't want to waste it. I really, really love it. And I've got the decorations anyway, so it's really nice to decorate in here too.
All I do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year went by, but the difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you.
Well, I think it's fair to say that a lot of progress has been made so far today. We're doing really, really well, and just look at the view behind me. Oh, it just makes me so happy. I love seeing the tree there, and then we've obviously got all of the like red accents. I just absolutely love it. Considering I'm not really a color person, it's maybe surprising that my theme when it comes to Christmas is like red and gold, and I love the red accents. I love the pops of red. It's just my absolute favorite. I remember as a kid my mum also loved red, and I used to always say like, oh, why don't you go for like a white theme? And I used to always think that white was just like so classy, and I still do. I absolutely love it, but I don't know what it is. I just feel like the red just makes it so cozy and so festive. So I am a very happy bunny right now. I'm feeling really, really festive, and I'm going to solidify the festivities with my reed diffusers. I feel like that is one of the ways for me that really just like solidifies the new season and like the new, with the new scent. So I've got 2 here. I've already got a mistletoe out, but I think I might open this and maybe put this one in the living room. I think that might be really nice. Mistletoe is a very like, it's a very subtle scent, which I quite like. It kind of just smells like a festive walk through the forest is kind of my best way to describe it. And then I've also got mulled wine. Now this one is a real like cinnamony festive scent. This is the kind of smell that you want when you really want to get yourself in the Christmas mood. I can't actually remember if they stock mulled wine anymore, because I did pick this up from the Gunwolf outlet, but I will link something similar down below. If not, basically check out the White Company reed diffusers. They are my favorites. I feel like when it comes to candles, White Company and Jo Malone are just my absolute favorites, especially when it comes to winter and festive scents. I need to get this open. Oh my goodness me, do not tell me that that does not put you in the Christmas mood. And in case anyone's worried, because I know that I'm a real big fan of like candles and reed diffusers, I obviously have a lot of scents going on, which is a lot of like fumes coming out. We have actually a very, very warm house. We currently have the doors open as we've been putting up all the decorations. Otherwise, I would not have been able to survive in the Christmas jumper, because this is like a really, really thick jumper. Especially in this room, it's a very, very warm house. We've barely had to have the heating on recently because of all the glass that we've got. We've obviously got the bifold doors, we've got the Velux windows, we've got a window there, and like the sun, because it's south-facing, hits all day, every day, so we don't have to worry about it not being like ventilated or anything like that. So I would just say make sure to be careful to like ventilate your property. And I just feel like it's always really nice, you know, when it's like fresh outside and you have the window open and you're all snuggled up inside and you just get like fresh air coming in. But yeah, I'm gonna put this out because it's making me feel really, really festive. So I've put it here so that as soon as you walk in the room, you get hit with that scent. And I'm actually not gonna lie, it's more like citrusy than I was expecting. It's less like cinnamon and more citrus, but it's really nice. It's like a fresh, Christmassy scent, and I really love putting reed diffusers here because you just smell it as soon as you come in. And can we just take a moment to appreciate the bouquet that I have done? I am so in love with this. I love creating my own bouquets with faux flowers. I feel like it's such a great way of creating that really lovely like foliage, the like natural kind of vibe in your house without actually having to use real flowers. I do love real flowers, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like faux flowers are my favorite because they obviously are everlasting. They're more friendly for the environment as well, because you literally just get one bouquet and it can last you for the rest of your life. And I really love being able to mix them up, design them. Obviously you've got a little bit more like flexibility because you can change the heights and like bend the stems and things like that. So I've created a bit more of a festive bouquet, and I've used a mixture of some old flowers that I had from last year. I think I picked them up. I believe they're from Ochre, the red ones, and then the big hydrangeas are actually from Next. They are a Laura Ashley bouquet, and I've just mixed it in with lots of like faux foliage that I've had in the house, which I really, really love. So I've created that amazing bouquet, but I don't want to show you like all of the decorations today. I want to do like a full house tour another day, but we actually have my family coming this evening for a takeaway, which I'm really, really looking forward to because they all want to see the decorations. They're desperate to see all the festivities, which is part of the reason why we've got the table extended. So I don't think I showed you actually this side. So this is the ottoman that we've had. Sorry, a neighbour of mine started mowing their lawn just as I was trying to show you this, but this is the ottoman that we did have in the corner over here. So we're using that basically as a bench for people to sit at, so you can sit 2 people there and then obviously 6 people on the rest of the table. And I really, really like it. I think it kind of works. And actually I've been wanting to get like more of a bench style table here for a long time, and I think it just fills the space really nicely. I love it in front of the bifold doors. I think it looks so, so wonderful, especially with all the festivities around it. You might remember this. Actually, I was a little bit upset because I was like, oh, I deliberately bought a circular one because it's a circular table, but I think it still works. This I picked up in Tenerife. Very random, but I always find that whenever I go to like markets abroad, they always do the best like embroidered homemade table linens, and I absolutely love how it looks. I think it's beautiful, and I've actually just put a little tray of crackers. I made these were part of the Joe Malone workshop for the last couple years, so I made these the last 2 years, and I just think they look really lovely in the middle of the table. I think it really, really works, and with the sun shining in, oh, it just looks absolutely magical. The sun is starting to set, and it is just making this room light up. It's just looking absolutely magical. I love how the lights look, and it's just hitting so many beautiful spots. Oh, I cannot wait to see what this is going to look like in the dark. But I thought before the sun sets, I want to kind of like set the atmosphere even more, seeing as we were talking about the festive scents, and I must say I can really start to smell the mulled wine reed diffuser now. The mistletoe one is really, really weak. The mulled wine one, I only put like 3 sticks in, and already I'm like, wow, I can smell that. But it smells amazing and it smells really festive. But I think I'm going to set the atmosphere, set the ambiance even further, and light my favorite new Joe Malone candle. This is the white moss and snowdrop. Oh my goodness, it smells absolutely incredible. It's like really fresh. I would describe this as like taking a walk through a festive forest. Like that's literally how I describe it. It's like going to see Santa at Lapland. It is just absolutely amazing. I love the like limited edition frosted glass as well. It just looks so magical. And also one thing I've not mentioned actually is I'm not really putting anything on here. A few of you had the idea to put something around here, and I did try it, but it just didn't really work. I feel like it kind of just detracted from the rest of the room. So I'm leaving this be, and then it means that just whatever candle I'm wanting to use that day, I can just put that here. It means it's completely clear for whenever we have like guests around, and like we can put cheese boards out and like make it festive day by day. So obviously with everyone coming round tonight, we're getting a takeaway. We'll probably lay out, you know, all of the takeaway stuff there. Everyone can help themselves and then head on over and grab themselves a plate and sit down. I need to set the table as well actually in a minute, but I'm gonna light this because it just smells absolutely incredible. Christmas Day. Festive candle that I am already over halfway through. Actually, I have been burning this throughout the entirety of November. Is my mistletoe candle from the White Company. I really love them. They burn really well actually, like considering how much I've lit it, how much I've burnt it. I feel like it's burnt nice and smoothly. So yeah, love the White Company candles as well. But I think I'm going to leave this one for tonight. Give that one a bit of a rest because as I said, I have been burning it so much throughout the entirety of November, and just enjoy my white moss and snowdrop from Jo Malone. It is rather dark now, and before I close the curtains, I just wanted to show you one of my favorite things in the entire world, and that is the reflection in the door. And this is going to sound really weird and it's so specific, but I just absolutely adore it. We used to have it in our old flat as well. Like we always put the Christmas tree next to the balcony doors, and I always loved the reflection that you would get of the tree in the door. I just think it looks so magical. I thought I'd give you just a little sneak peek of the Christmas decorations whilst it is dark. The tree just looks so beautiful. I feel like it looks so much better at night when it's dark and you can really kind of like see the lights twinkling. It's actually a pre-lit one. I will link this one down below. This is just an M&S one. It wasn't too expensive. I think it's 7 foot if I remember correctly, but they do like a 5 foot version, a 6 foot version, and I think an 8 foot version. So I'll link it down below if you do want to shop it. But I always get so many compliments on this tree. People always ask me if it's real. I feel like because it's quite sparse, it looks like it could be a real tree, and then when you fill it with baubles, it just looks so magical. One thing I definitely think I need to do though is I need to get a tree skirt. I never really needed one before because I always just put like presents and boxes underneath, but I feel like in this new house, because it's wooden floors, the boxes are like slipping about, so I think I might look into getting a tree skirt. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the reflection in the door because it just looks absolutely magical. It is literally my favorite view in the world. But my family are due soon, ready for a takeaway. We're actually going out to the cinema tonight, which I'm really looking forward to. We're going to go and see Wakanda Forever, the new Black Panther film, which has been out for a little while now, but I'm so excited to see it. I've literally not had a chance with Black Friday and the madness that is November, so we are all going out. It's the first time we're all seeing each other in a really long time. We're all coming together around the house to see the new decorations and head out to the cinema tonight. So we're gonna get an Indian takeaway, which I'm really looking forward to, and then head out and see the new film. So it's gonna be a really lovely evening.